A form of material.
This one that you can't say directly. It is contraband in all of it. Anyway.
Good morning to all of you guys. Let's get to our Drive Safe campaign, and brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota Ghana Company Limited, Toyota Superior Quality. So avoid all distractions, keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Be visible, drive with your lights on, and that's how to drive safe. So make sure you're careful on the road. Some roads have very bad potholes. Make sure that when you're using those routes, you're very careful. I mean, I had an experience this morning, and so I had to come, to work without my car because I got into a pothole. I had a flat tire and had to park my car by the roadside.
I think gradually we're getting to that situation where we have lots of our roads developing potholes. And there's one around mile 7, Old Peace FM, there's some roundabout there. The road has developed so much pothole that drivers are avoiding that road. Meanwhile, that's a major link to Pokwase, Dome, Taifa, and all of those places.
Yeah. The engineers will tell you that when you're constructing a road, you look at the volume on the road.
Exactly.
So you look at, for instance, the kinds of vehicles that will be plying the road, and you construct the road in a way that it can deal with all of that. Now, if you have Oyarefa to Abokubi, this municipal capital of Ga East Municipal Assembly, and the road is in such a deplorable state, Oyarefa to Abokubi. In fact, that whole enclave, the roads are bad, very terrible. You ask yourself sometimes why. Anyway, we'll come to that, but let's learn how to say it right. Brought to us by Koba Payment App, Koba Life Simplified, and Kingdom Books at Kingdom. Quality and affordability is our hallmark.
Something must be done.
Here's a word you've probably never used before. Metanoia. I'll spell it. Metanoia. Metanoia. It's a noun and it means a total and fundamental change in views, beliefs, or character. It is often used in theology to mean repentance. In psychology, it refers to a complete breakdown and subsequent positive rebuilding or healing of the psyche. Metanoia originates from the Greek word metanoian, which is formed of two words, meta meaning change, and noian, which means consciousness or mental perception. Here's how to use it in a sentence. I used to love sweets, but since I became diabetic, I have undergone a complete metanoia regarding what I eat and the substances I allow into my body. There you go. That, my dear friend, is how you say it right.
Right, so that's how you say it right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7FM. Guys, let's get into the papers and see what's making news.
Let me start with the Ghanaian Times is reporting this morning nose mask patronage drops drastically as public response to ease of COVID-19 protocol. There's a lady that sells around Achimota School this morning around dawn. Mostly she's there at exactly 4:45.
Okay.
This morning she was carrying newspapers rather. She had abandoned the nose mask industry.
And that was to be expected, right?
Yes,
because demand was going to drop.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if people who had imported nose masks with the hope that many would be purchasing them, how they will feel.
Yeah,
anyway.
people will buy. Patronage of face masks will continue, except that it won't be at the rate at which we were having when the protocols were still in place. So,
I know somebody who was not wearing. Now the person is wearing. I don't understand. The person just wants to go against.
You see, my point is I've seen people complaining that, they're out of business now, they will make losses. Well, that's the nature of the business sometimes. Today you're making losses. Today you're making profit. Tomorrow you may make some losses. And then you use your profits to offset your losses. Unfortunately, the president says it's no longer mandatory. There are people who sold these things. And mind you, it got to a point in time they were being sold at 20 cities. They moved up to 50 cities again. A pack of nose masks. And there were huge profits to be made. People made those profits. If today we're told that it's no longer mandatory, it doesn't mean you shouldn't wear it. And so because the demand is going to reduce, automatically the prices would have to go down. So reduce the price and break even. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and that business will continue. I recall in 2018 I was in China. They had suffered SARS many years back. but people were still wearing the face mask. So
No, not Ghana. Ghana, yeah.
we are too stubborn.
Anyway, now RTR finds the Right to Information, Commission finds Kolebu Teaching Hospital 30,000 for failure to give information upon request. So this is perhaps one of the most preposterous approach that any state institution. So first, the person applied, an individual, a citizen. They refused the gentleman. The person went to the commission. The commission asked them to give the information. Still, the Kolebu Teaching Hospital refused to do so until this particular fine had to be imposed on them. I think that they should not use our money to pay this 30,000.
Not at all.
Yeah, people specifically, individuals
Those
who
took
failed
the
to
decision,
deliver
yes,
should be made to pay
should
for
face
this.
this
Because
music.
what's the big deal? Why? The information is not personal information.
Well, Ray, it
You're
also
just a public, you're just a conduit for the
Yeah,
sharing of the information.
it also depends on the kind of information that was requested. You know,
With all due respect, if the commission agrees that it should be shared, it should be shared.
then it should be shared.
Yes. I mean, the commission, the man comply with all the rules. It's
Well,
just the attitude of the people. Oh, you see, it is only when it comes to some of this power play that they pretend that government business is their business. When it comes to doing the right thing, they don't do that. When it comes to protecting the public place, they don't do that. It's only when it comes to showing that you're a big boss somewhere and that you control and you're the one who determines which information should go out. That's when they display this. Anyway, let me move on to the other ones. Police chase spiritualists for attempting to bury boy alive, and that's a story that we did 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yes, yesterday. Unvaccinated persons pose danger to society. That's the Ghana Medical Association. Okay, we all here are vaccinated. We hope that more people will get vaccinated. But they say if you're not vaccinated, you are a threat to this society.
Well, you may also be a threat to yourself because when people who are vaccinated get the virus, they pass it on to you, and you are the one who will be hospitalized if you're not lucky.
All right, I also have the Chronicle newspaper. It comes with the Bible quotation. Proverbs 13, the verse 11 says, "Money gained by cheating others will soon be gone. Money earned through hard work will grow and grow."
I'm into that.
And listen to your saying of the thing in Wesley's voice.
I see.
Yeah. Because of the usual propaganda attendant.
Anyway, sale of building at Spintex Tensar. Givers Herbal CEO allegedly duped by disqualified MP aspirant for Subin. The case is currently before the Accra Circuit Court. Africa to generate $11 billion from pharmaceuticals, others if. And Ministry of Information MOU for the construction of modern press center signed. And this particular press center is supposed to be home for all journalists. The commitment was made during the signing of a memorandum of understanding at the premises of the Ministry of Information on Monday, March 28, 2022. And the landmark project, originally meant to be the new home of GGA, when completed, will host media-related organizations in the country and serve other functions as a multi-purpose complex. It will contain broadcasting studios, press rooms, an interactive library, conference rooms, office spaces, lettable spaces such as general retail outlets and retail banking outlets. On the back page of the Chronicle newspaper, we have stars ready to shoot down Super Eagles.
The daily graphics comes with life picking up at Aflao at borders, and it shows Aflao, Elubu, Paga, and the traders they've been speaking to, they say, are very excited. And there's a bid opened for the Apiate redesign, and the Lands Ministry is showing that. The paper also talks about politics on page 17, and it says Kwabene Japan enters NPP flag bearer race. There's Kwabene Japan, Dr. Muhammadu Bahumia, Alan Chermanteng, Dr. Usu Efriye Akoto, Boache Jaku. There's one we haven't seen here. That's Dr. Konedu Apreku. He's also shown interest.
We've
heard
the MPP race has always been like a two-horse race ever since I started monitoring their politics. The NDC, you see a clear leader when they're going into any primaries, and that person emerges victorious. And so going into election 2024, I think it's a two-horse race. It's between Dr. Bamia and Alan Chermanteng. The others will be maybe getting into it and hopefully shape the discourse surrounding the elections. But I do not think that they hope to win.
Well, we went to see. Depends on what
People are
happens.
contesting elections saying they don't hope to win. People want to be president say they don't.
Not everybody wants to contest the election today.
That's a fact, though.
Other people have they have they told you that they don't want to win?
I am-
People have now thrown in their you are
I am
dismissing
only
their interest right from the
I
beginning.
am only saying.
Yeah.
If you realize, for instance, in 1996.
Yeah,
it
but
was a-
things can
It
change.
was a
Things can
two-horse race
change.
between
Yeah.
J.
We never had a hand in parliament.
And
Yeah.
people are hold on. In 1998, it was J. Kufuor and Nana Akufo-Addo. In 2007, it was J. Kufuor and Nana Akufo-Addo and Alan Chemanting. And I'm telling you that this one is between Alan Chemanting and Dr. Bawumia. So let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we will. Another story that will take money out of your pockets. The Environmental Service Providers Association, ESPA, has called for an urgent upward review of its waste collection and management fees with metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, as fuel costs have risen to unprecedented levels in recent times. And so they want you to pay more for your refuse to be collected, and rightly so.
Well, I haven't heard, in all of this, what I haven't really heard is that we talk about salary increases. Yes, the base pay was increased by 7% at the beginning of the year. But after that, lots of things are going up. Fuel prices have gone up now. Waste, collection fees will go up. Food prices have gone up.
Salary does not go through automatic adjustment. Salary, hit tripartite, don't meet somewhere down the
Many
year.
months.
Then plan that. In fact, there's been suggestions that there should be a freeze on the increase possible in salaries. So clearly,
We have to tighten the seatbelt.
yeah. Now they have to tighten something else beyond the belt. Anyway, now the new Crusading Guard, this Fred is done.
I'm not done.
Oh.
The Black Stars are in action today in Nigeria, and we're playing the Super Eagles, as you know. And yesterday, we saw our coach speak to the press. We were having our training, and the lights were going on and off, so we were a bit uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, people
So,
really like it.
The Daily Graphic captures the teenage sensation Felix Afenajan, and we are told that he's expected to lead Ghana's attack
Oh, yeah.
in today's game.
Will
And
the
that-
other guy be removed from the team?
which other guy? Kudus?
No.
Jordan?
Yes, please.
He will play.
Well, it depends on how the coach wants to deploy them.
He'll play.
This coach is highly tactical.
Do we need a poll to suggest to the coach that clearly it's a problem in the
We'll
team?
come back to the Black
No.
Later on the
You
show, we'll have
don't
that
know
conversation.
football.
Okay. But I can see problems when I see them. Anyway, let me go to the new Crusading Guide. GJA NMC RTI Commission. They add RTI Commission to it to redevelop International Press Center. When is the GJA elections? You people are registered members of GJA. When is the GJA election?
It will come soon.
Very soon. We don't know. You know, there are issues in court being resolved, and so I'm sure very soon
Well, the
we'll
issues
get
have
to
been
know.
resolved. They've been asked to come home and settle the issues.
Uh,
The elections were supposed to have been held in 2020. They've still not been held.
It will be
When
held.
is the GJA election?
So we should be asking. I mean, it's a valid question.
It will be
Yeah. Okay. You members of the GJA, when is your election? Anyway, let me move on to Mahama whips over 2020 election defeat in US. There's one about a Greek minister fighting NDC over China cassava claims. There's the very last one on St. Andrew's School, honored for providing quality education. Those are the stories the New Crusading Guide is presenting today.
I also have a story having to do with the agri sector. Cocoa Board warns of possible fertilizer shortage over Russia-Ukraine war. And according to Cocoa Board, we must be worried as a country because of what is currently happening there. The reason is that there's no primary production of inorganic fertilizer in Ghana. Fertilizers are imported in compounds and bulk fertilizers are blended into various formulations and distributed through a network system of distributors and retail agro dealers. The last time I spoke with the Chamber of Agribusiness, they were proposing that we should rather concentrate on non-chemical fertilizer, so that some of these challenges internationally will not have any heavy toll on us. I must say that when I went back to Bolga and then other areas I monitored, there's actually fertilizer shortage in the system. It's already having a toll on us. Farmers,
Already?
Yeah, farmers, every market day, they tell me every market day, they go there, they increase the prices of fertilizer. If you want to buy fertilizer in the open market, you should be holding between 450 450 cedis to 500 Ghana cedis before you can get 50 kg of fertilizer. And regardless of that, they are not getting it. And that is actually a major challenge that we should be dealing with as a country. We should consider, like some stakeholders in the system are talking about moving away from the chemical-fed fertilizers to the organic one.
But at the weekend, I heard a story about Dangote, Nigeria's Dangote, opening a $2.5 billion fertilizer plant. And how would this go to ease this pressure that we are having?
So instead of scoring Nigeria, we should agree with them that the supplier is fertilizer.
That's better.
There is an oil refinery too that's coming up from that particular place.
Exactly.
I think that now we need Nigeria as the West African bloc. We need our economic zone working properly so that we collaborate more.
Do you have to choose between
we will score them
and the economy?
We have to score them.
Yes, we will win this match and discuss in the future what else we'll do with football.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Still in the agri sector, 4.1 million metric tons increased projected from production of 11 major crops in 2022 by access to and rising cost of inputs a threat. That's according to the Agri Minister. Our flower border opens to human traffic. Nigeria versus Ghana preview. Black Stars need Partey, Kudus, others to turn up. VRA, we have Miracle Duka, Mantra Ghana donate 237,000 Ghanaians, 237,500 Ghanaian cedis to RPHE support fund.
The Daily Guide, businessman defends Miracle Duka. I didn't win 2020 elections. That's according to John Mahama. It's attributed to John Mahama. French envoy twins, what's that?
Don't beg.
Okay.
They are photographers, you know.
Oh,
wonderful set.
Okay, Nana opens Tamale interchange today. Hooray! That's something good coming to Ghana.
It's part of the 2 billion Sinohydro deal.
Yes, so I understand.
$40 million project.
Great. So yesterday, I understand there was some decongestion exercise in Tamale. A lot of people there very excited that they're going to have an interchange.
All right, so for the records, technically, that is a flyover, not an interchange.
Okay, they classify as an interchange, yes. Okay, so selling Banco in US is better than Kumawood acting. Wow.
Chewa, yes.
If we compare so many things that are better.
Anyway, let me get to the
and
online
the Black
news
Stars
review.
game captured at the back page.
Something else is better than journalism.
Let's get to the online news review. Brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest. Goyle Good Energy. So what? You know what? Let me get to my joyonline.com. I haven't abandoned the economy. Baumia responds to critics. Let's get to citynewsroom.com. Let's find out what's making news on citynewsroom.com. That says Ghana plays final World Cup qualifier game against Nigeria today. And BBC says delegations arrive for Ukraine ceasefire talks. Well, that's very, very important. Let's go for the BBC News now. It's brought to us by Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner.
Jack, you know my boss owns a fleet of commercial cars and he drives only brand new vehicles. Latest. Before he hired me, this is what he said. Krachi, my vehicles are my investment. It is a winning, now winning, and you buy any fuel apart from Goyle. Waboka, sign this undertaking.
But he was right?
Yes, and he's right. Goyle stocks only higher grade fuels, further enriched with XP3, multifunctional enhancer, more efficient, eco-friendly, and at no extra cost. Available at every Goyle station at Jibedia. Goyle Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP, higher grade fuels, excellent for modern engines and all vehicles. Goyle, good energy. Yeah, yes, yeah.
Goyle is good energy.
Hey, Evercoco, what brings you to my house this early morning? I hope all is well.
All is never well with me, Nick Bakbo. After paying 3 times for the land for my project, the construction workers are now giving me wahala. From material overestimation to small stealing. I am tired.
I told you so, Evercoco.
At
It's all because you are trying to become builders when you're corporate workers and business people. Edlum has products tailored to meet your needs. Villas 3 at Amrahia, where there are finished homes. Conveniente, also at Amrahia, where it's contemporary but super affordable apartments. Prices start from $35,000. And the Avant-Garde, located in Adjurigano, which has sleek luxury apartments. For more information, please visit edlumhousing.com or simply call 0270-166-166. Edlum Housing, where spacious homes cost less.
In partnership with National Theatre and Joy FM, Roverman Productions present Take Me to the Moon, an original Ebo White play. They say love conquers all things.
Oh, you're sick. Yes, you are crazy.
I married you, didn't I?
Are you trying to tell me marrying me was an act of craziness?
Can they conquer all things?
You know I cannot trust myself to be alone, right?
Who says I'm leaving you here? I am installing a CCTV and I'm going to put a monitor on your thing. If for any reason, by any circumstance, get an erection while sleeping, I'll catch the signal.
Take Me to the Moon shows at the National Theatre on March 26th and 27th and 2nd and 3rd April. Time 4 and 8 p.m. each day. Rates 100 Ghana cedis. Tickets available at *713 *5 *5# and at Airport Shell, Tema Community 11, East Legon and Dansuman Shell, Joy FM, Hacho and Bachuna Total, and Frankie's Osu. Sponsors Gino, Total Family Health Organization, and FDA. Roverman Productions. Be the difference.
There are many opportunities out there that seem hidden. To find them, you've got to know where to go and what doors to open. At Republic Bank, we help you step into success with great opportunities at every point. Making happy homes, growing amazing kids, creating great holiday memories, and building flourishing businesses is what we do. Bank with us and enjoy a suite of superb products and services layered with fantastic benefits.
Republic Bank.
Republic Bank. We are the one for you.
Now the GoTV decoder be 69 Ghana cedis, so hot deal, Angus.